Good morning. Haven't done a garden reveal in a while. Parsley is looking really good. It was a good idea to bring it out and let the sun give it a lot of nutrients. Here's some peppers. They're growing actually a lot better out here too. I'm thinking I need to actually transplant those soon. And then there are marigolds. Coming over here. These guys, I guess, are okay. The radishes really didn't grow well there. Probably need to look at our soil. And then back in here, more beans. Over that way. A couple of days this week, I did take this tarp down so that they could get some full sun. I might do that again, but it's starting to get warm out, so that kind of bothers me a little bit. It's going to be in the 90s, and I'm just afraid that that's going to be too much. Then we've got our peas. They're kind of like there. Got a tomato plant that's wanting to stick out. And some carrots just thrown in randomly. Here's a bunch of carrots here. I went through and did some weeding. Still need to go through and pull some out. So they're not so compact together. It's hard to do it, but you basically need to go and just comb through it. And it's pretty sad when you see something and you're like, oh, well, okay, that goes to waste. But I found a TikTok or YouTube video actually that talks about when you plant your next batch. Look at that. When you plant your next batch of carrots, you can make on the stove like a roux out of flour and water, and then you let it cool down, and then you put your carrot seeds in that cooled down liquidish, gravy-like substance. And then you stir it together really well so that the seeds look like they're separated in your solution. Then you put it in a piping bag and then you go out to the garden and you pipe your straight lines. And it's supposed to separate the seeds so that there's better dispersal of your carrot seeds. Look at that. It's huge. And then over here, I don't know if you can see it. Kind of what bothers me a little bit too on this big plant is I want to see more tomatoes growing. But we just have this one that I can tell. Can I get to it? Can you see it? Right there. It's pretty huge. But as far as I can tell, that's the only tomato that I see growing. I don't know why. And then we've got tomato plants that grew from seed. They're getting bigger and stronger. Put you down for a second while I clip this back. I also took a couple of days and took down the netting so that the sun could nourish them. I took these I took the netting down permanently on these because I think they're to the point where they can really start soaking up the sun. And actually, they do look a lot perkier. My daughter, who I gave her a zucchini plant that I had grown from seed, actually got a nice size zucchini out of it. But as you can see in here, I've got the blossoms, but I don't have any zucchini yet. But having more sun on the plants may start to make it say, oh, okay, I'm going to mature and I'm going to start producing. Aren't those lovely zucchini blossoms? Look down in there, I still don't, all I see is no fruit yet. Well, fingers crossed. Then here's our peppers. These two are jalapeno. They're starting to blossom a lot. So hopefully we start seeing some peppers. And these two are bell peppers. And this one's really picked up. Now what I noticed that on these, I don't see it as much when it was covered. I think it was protecting the eggs of some bug or something, but the bug would get up here and it would lay its eggs on the back of the leaves. And some of these younger leaves, you can kind of see the bumpiness on it. Actually, yeah, you see all that? You see, that's all eggs from some bug. I'm just going to pluck that leaf. Ugh. But I got some spray. It's peppermint and Nil oil. Let's see. Let me show it to you. And I sprayed for the most part. They're not here. Oh, hey bear. Say hi to everybody. He loves the backyard. Anyway, that's the peppers. I need to pick some of these beets. Look at these. They need to be picked. And the beets are good for eating too. And Swiss chard. Got two that turned out well. These onions are trying to thrive, but I think this is kale. And we've actually been having salad off of this. These red. These I think are a little bitter. And then we have regular. And then this is called oak leaf lettuce. So it's looking good. Hey bear. Our neighbor has 4 dogs. So bear gets riled up pretty quickly. Hey. What you up to? That's our update. Bye.